Hello everyone, the today video is about uploading the files to the database. So how we can upload files to the database. So this is the create post page, and I want to post an image into the database, right? So we have a title, description and publish. So let me add another field here, right? So let's go to the resources, views, and then we need to find this post, and this is a create boolean, right? So I need to copy this. So let me define this div here, right? This div and then this div, and here I need to create an input field, right? And its type should be a file, right? So it should be a chooser, right? Name would be a file, or you can say that image, and the class would be a form control, right, which is a bootstrap class. So let's give it a refresh, and yes, it's there, right? So now the time is to add the image field in the post table. So let's go there into the migrations and edit an existing migration. So I already explained that how you can edit an existing migration. So if you are not familiar with this one, you can watch my previous video, right? So here I'm adding the post id, user id, and from this post table. So let me go to the post table and add an image id, right? So I want to add it to here, right? It's a table, and here it should be not string, it should be a text because it's having a long name. So it should be an image. Okay, let's go here, open the terminal, and the command is php artisan migrate fresh. So it will drop all the table and recreate them, right? And yes, it's all tables are recreated. So let me go to the post table and check that image is there or not. So give it a refresh, and sorry guys, I opened wrong database. So let me open the correct database. The correct database name would be, there is a database, yes, this one, example, and it's a user, and yes, image field, image column is added. So now we can upload image to the database. So let's go here and we name this an image. So how we can get this in the controller? So let me open the post controller. So you can switch them into the by typing control P, and you can search this, right? So we are in the store method, and here we are getting this post. So now I want first to check that we are getting the image or not, right? So if request, so let me save this into a variable first. It should be an image, and it's getting from this image, right? And we are checking that if there is any image, so tell us that image, right? Image, and we have this create request. So you can name this as this, right? So it will return this image, right? So save this one, go to the web browser, and yes, submit it, and fake filler sorry guys. So let me choose the status and choose a file from there. So it should be an image. It's not going to upload. Why? Because we did not enable the. So let me get some images, assets, and let me find some images from there. So logo, submit, and it says 2 shards, submit it again. So it's going to create the post. It says status field is required. Oh, its status is added here, and we removed this in the previous videos, right? So let me remove this status. I think is publish is also it's not removed, it's there. Okay, so it means that, let me stop this here, because if did not find the image, it will execute after this one, right? So if image find, it will return the image, right? So let me use this fake filler chrome extension and choose an image here, right? So image is this one, submit, and yes, we are receiving an image here, right? So now the time is to get this image extension and save this image into the database. So let me go to the project here, and we are uploading this image, right? So it's for now it's uploading. So if you are uploading different files, so you need to add this ink type here, so it will enable the permissions to allow this form to upload the files, right? So in this case we are uploading an image, so sometimes it does not accept this image without this ink type, right? So let's go to the controller, and here we are receiving this image. So let me name this image and save this into the database. So how we can name this? Image name, and image name is time. Why I define this time? So even when we are creating a instance post, so it will name the image different. So time will generate the times in a integer format, in a format of like in 2020 12 25 like this, right? So it will every time it will generate unique name. That's why I did this time here, right? Time, and then I want to name this, what name this request image. It's image, and then I want to, yes, that's it. I don't want to name this any other. So it will generate this name, this, right? So now I want to store, let me add the extension here. So extension would be this image extension, right? So how we can get the image extension? So this is the image, oops, this is the image. Let me grab the extension in a separate for demonstration purposes, so you can understand better that how we can get the image extension from the image, right? So we are receiving this image in this variable, so we can get the extension. So it should be let me check that image extension. I forgot the method name, so it would be extension. So let me find this find image extension in Laravel. Okay, I think it's a get image extension. So it would be what the hell is this? Let me check that. Go to the Stack Overflow and check this image extension. Okay, get client original extension. So it would be get client original extension. Why it's not so let me copy this from there. It would be get client original extension, and let me return this extension here, which extension we are getting, right? Save this one, go here, and we are getting this JPG. So let's give it a refresh, submit it, and it's throwing the error, unexpected token. Why we are getting this? Because of this one, right? So give it a refresh again, and call to undefined. I caught this error. Why it's throwing this error like you are implementing this on string? Because we are just getting the only path of our image. So if you we added this ink type in our form, but we did not hard reload it, right? So it's getting this previous one, right? So let's give it refresh. So it will accept this ink type, and then it's going to work because it's used for accepting the files, right? So it will change the it will not upload only the path of image, it will upload the image also, right? Submit, and yes, we are getting the image extension here, right? So let's go to the controller, and now we are getting this image, right? So let's get rid of them and set the image name. So image name would be, here we need to add the extension, right? So let's add a dot here, so we can differentiate it, dot. So I will tell you that why I'm adding this dot. So let me return this image name, right? It's the image name. Give it a refresh, it will return the image name, and yes, we are getting the time object, and then we are getting the image temporary path, right? This one. So let me remove this one, because we in this time will generate the unique name, right? So we don't need to mention any other thing. So it will return the time instant, and then add this extension with this dot. It will generate the image name. So image name is this, and this is the dot, and then this is the extension, right? So we successfully we are getting the image name. So in the next video we will store this image name and store the image in this our project, right? So I will meet you in the next video. Bye bye.